Namaste, Jai Bharat. I recently heard someone making a comment that my Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a very, very dangerous man. It's correct. I agree with you. My Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a very, very dangerous man. There are several reasons that why he is a dangerous man. First of all, he exists for Bharat the nation. He exists for Bharat the nation. Another problem is upright and outrightly honest. Another problem, he is absolutely not corrupt. Another problem, you cannot entice him, you cannot buy him, you cannot make him happy artificially, just by words or by gifts or by any kind of dancing. You are not going to appease him, you are not going to make him happy. So he is dangerous. He is far from being corrupt. You cannot make him happy by giving anything or doing anything or performing anything until and unless you genuinely demonstrate something positive in the interest of our nation. Then of course you can make him happy, and that happiness is genuine. So true, he is a very dangerous man. You cannot do anything to such a person who is, in our language we call it tamas. In Hindi we call such people as vairagis. They are absolutely detached. They are absolutely detached. Whatever they do doesn't affect their atma or soul in English. You know, the Upanishadic mantra teaches us Tena Tyaktena Bhunjita. Tyaga, detachment or sacrifice, is built in the blood of an archetype Hindu. He doesn't get involved, he doesn't get drawn, he doesn't get enticed, he doesn't get pleased, he doesn't get displeased. There's a question, or there's a concept of being beyond petty things. These things are petty things. They have their value at petty level. They are important at petty level. They are unimportant on a different level. So he is dangerous. You cannot do anything to him. And he doesn't get upset. No matter whatever you talk to him, no matter whatever you speak about him, no matter how you insult him, doesn't make a difference to him. The prizes and insults doesn't make any difference to him. See, the Greeks have a concept of temperance. The Greeks have a concept of temperance, and I'm very sure the concept of temperance the Greeks borrowed from Bharat. We have much deeper concepts in our Upanishads than the Greeks. But then, I'm speaking about Greeks because they understood many things from Bharat, much more than anybody else in the world. Temperance is a virtue. You are neither too happy with all the positive things and nor too sad with everything lost. That's a kind of balance that one keeps. So a person who is detached, who understands what is Tektena Bhunjita, is much beyond all those things. Doesn't make any difference to him, doesn't affect him. Existence has a meaning for him, and that in the case of my Prime Minister, it's the nation Bharat. And he has the trust of vast majority of the people of Bharat. The people of Bharat, irrespective of religious faith, carry Hindu dharma in their atma, in their soul. Hindu, that to that sense, is not a faith system. It is a system of values which everyone in this land inherits naturally and lives irrespective of faith system. So religion don't make any difference to us. Our dharma remains the same. Faith system is a faith system. That's for personal transcendence. Christians of God, heaven, such things don't come in our way, don't come in the way of our living. We go by dharma, which is equally applicable to everyone. Some Muslim leaders didn't understand it, so they went about going and making a separate nation, Pakistan, thinking that they are doing the right thing. It's because they have not understood what is Bharatiya Dharma. They are already part of it at that time. Now they have lost it. And the miseries that the Pakistanis face today is just because they've lost their dharma. Of course, their culture was dharma. Now they face it, and they'll continue facing it until there's no possibility of redemption with Pakistanis. Sometimes I was telling them, karo wapasi karo. But that's not going to happen. I was just teasing them actually. The only possible redemption for Pakistan is to do karo wapasi. So I was just teasing, knowing fully well that that's not going to happen. So all these things makes him very dangerous to you, but makes a meaningful person to us. He carries the faith, trust of the vast majority of people in this nation, irrespective of politics, irrespective of faith system, irrespective of language, irrespective of everything. That makes him very strong. See, again I heard someone else speaking. He's an extremely powerful man. Yes, of course, he's an extremely powerful man. Our wishes are with him. The vast majority of people in Bharat wish him for everything because they trust him. We trust him because he does whatever he does shall be in the interest of my nation, his nation, our nation. That makes him impeccably strong and impeccably trustworthy and very dangerous to those who don't like us. If you don't like us, it's your problem, not our problem, because we don't dislike you. Our children were never taught to dislike anybody else. I go back to my school days. No one had ever told us to dislike someone or something. Nobody has taught us to dislike something, dislike someone, except the negativities. That, of course, is not dislike. Stay away from it. Do not own up negativities. Go for righteousness. In my childhood, we never heard other boys using vulgar words in the school premises. I don't know about now. So that used to be the kind of moral standard in which my school days were done. No one, I had never had anyone using that vulgar word in near the school premises. Outside, whether they use it or not, I don't know also, because in front of me nobody has used. When you hear somewhere out in the marketplace a drunkard using a bad word, you just get shocked. In childhood, I'm telling you, you get shocked. That used to be the kind of an archetype village life, and that used to be the kind of an archetype moral life in a village, in my experience. And I say no, it's similar to many people's experience. So these people trust. My parents, that makes him very dangerous, so be careful. He's dangerous, don't go to play with him. All those people who are trying to play with him these days, whether it is the United States or the NATO or the European Union or anyone, they come, try to bite him, lose their teeth and go back. Nothing happens to him, makes a difference to him, because he's no person. Personally, he doesn't exist. He exists as a nation. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Sri Ram.